Hello everyone. I'm gonna be showing you how to make as much money as possible in the Leverfellas server. So the first way I'm going to be showing you is in the Nether, and requires at least a decent pickaxe, because this will take a ton of durability off your pickaxe, and if your pickaxe does not have much durability or doesn't have mending or breaking, it's going to break very, very quickly. This way, what I'm doing, it's going to help if you do have a shulker, but then again, shulkers are 200k, so if you don't have enough money for a shulker, that's okay. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do /spawn in the chat. You're going to want to come to spawn and then go to this little portal right here. And then you click on randomly teleport in world nether. Once you're here, click F3 on your keyboard. And since I'm on Y90 right now, I am going to need to go down a lot right now. This is normally you spawn at about Y50. So you'll also need some decent armor, because you might run into lava, but you can do it without armor. It's just you have a risk of dying, but you don't lose your stuff when you die in this server, so that's good. I'm gonna quickly fly around with my elytra. There's lava right there, but I'm gonna keep digging, and I just fell in the lava. That's why you're gonna need armor. I'm barely taking any damage because I have a full liquor set. Eat a little bit. So now I'm at about the right Y to do this. So what you're gonna do once you get to about Y32 is you're just gonna start digging like this. And once you find something that looks like this, you just start digging it up like this. My game is lagging pretty bad right now, but you just try to dig out all these magma cubes or blocks, whatever you want to call them. And I just found another clump right here. This is what a shulker box will come in handy for, is carrying extra magma blocks. You don't want to sell the netherrack. That's not what you're trying to sell. What you're trying to sell is these magma blocks. 1 stack of magma blocks. Just mining for this long, I already have 3 stacks of magma blocks, and I'm pretty sure there's another clump right here. So as you can see, they're pretty easy to find on about Y35 to 25. That's where they most commonly spawn. You can find them most commonly there. And I think I just found another clump here. But if you stay in here for at least like 15 minutes, you can fill your shulker up, break it, and I'm not gonna mine all these just to make the video a little bit shorter. Once you get enough, you're going to want to go back to spawn, go to whatever one you want, come over to the shop right here, click on this guy, click on sell your items, and then each magma block stack sells for 2,800, which is really insane. And if you have extra netherrack, you can also sell that. But a stack of that only sells for about I'd say $21, like $21.95. So yeah, if you just stay in the nether for like 15 minutes doing that, you can make about 60k, which is a very, very good way of making money. And if you do that just for like an hour a day, you can be making like probably like 300k a day. The second way we're going to be showing you is doing /daily in the chat. For some reason I typed really slow there. And what you can do with the daily key is you can sell it if you're kind of desperate for money. People usually just at like a normal base, they usually are buying them, but I don't really have to show that, because you'll just be looking in the chat and you'll find like one of these people who are like liquor or slobber rank or even taste bud, and at their base, well, just anybody does it. And you can sell your daily key for like 15 to 20k, or you can sell it in the auction house. So how you sell it in the auction house is you slash sell hand. No, not that, sorry. You do slash sell AH. Can't do that either. I forgot how to do it. But I forgot how to put stuff on the AH. Yeah. Sorry. But if you don't want to do that, you can open a daily crate. And I got a daily axe. The only good part about this is you can get a vanilla key and you can get spawners. Those are the only good things. Well, netherite blocks is pretty good, but once you get to a certain amount of money, that's not really that important. So cow spawner, sheep spawner, and chicken spawner and pig spawner, plus the vanilla key. So the vanilla key is probably the most expensive thing in this entire thing right here. And then then it's probably the cow spawner, then the sheep spawner, then the pig spawner, then the chicken spawner. Actually, the pig spawner is probably a little bit more than the sheep spawner, but I'm just gonna throw this daily axe in there to those people. So yeah, that's the second way of making money. The next way is flipping items on the auction house. So you just do slash AH in the chat, and you try to find like some good deals. Like normally you don't want to find something like too overpriced. Like a zombie spawner, that thing right here, this thing right here, he's selling it for 100k. They're usually worth 150k. So you could buy it for 100k, sell it for 150k, and then if somebody else buys that, you could be making 50k as a profit back, which is pretty good. You can also go to tools, which is like pickaxes and axes and that type of thing. For example, holiday pickaxe is very, very expensive. Trying to find something that's a little bit less than it would normally be sold for. Let's see. Strawberry axe. This thing normally goes for about 1 mil, but I mean, you could buy that strawberry axe for 900k and then flip it and sell it for 1 mil. You can also go to combat, and this is like shields and armor and swords and that kind of thing. You want to try to find a good deal. They usually pop up soon enough. If you also want to buy daily keys, you just go to crate keys. So flipping items is a pretty good way also. You can also do a pawn shop, which it's like flipping items on the AH, but here, if I go to my house, I have a pool back here, and I have a little secret base down here, and I have a pawn shop. Normally I have my armor here, but you can make a little bit of money at the pawn shop. This thing, I bought it for a vanilla hat, which I bought on the auction house for 10k, which is insane because a vanilla hat is normally worth like 300k. So 10k is like insane for a vanilla hat. I don't know how I got it, but I did. And I also had a vanilla axe, which I bought for 175k. And then I traded somebody this axe for both of my vanilla hat and my vanilla axe, and this is worth about $1 million. So I'd say that is a pretty good deal if you ask me, because I flipped that. So what you do in a pawn shop is here, let me quickly just go back to my house. So I think there we go. So how you do this is you put all your items here, and then in the chat you do a bracket, TP, and another bracket. And then what I normally do is pawn shop. And if you have like good items, you can do for the rich. And then you can see that in the chat. You click on, somebody sees that, they click on that and they get teleported to your pawn shop. I go behind here and they buy stuff from me. So that's another decent way of making money. Other than that, I don't think there's much else to say. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and goodbye.